teachers usually complain that all the time students just want to get outside the class, go to the bathrooms, and so on. And they would just like have 4 or 5 students suddenly missing from the class because they do not remember how many students got out, and they would just tell whatever how many people come for taking the excuse. They would just let them in, let them out, especially if they are young children. So what you can do here is have certain passes, and hang them like an excuse pass, and have them hanged next to the class door. And you just tell them we only have 3 passes, so we do not have more than 3 people coming outside the class. So one of you has to go out and then come back, hang the pass or the excuse pass back on its place, so that if somebody else wants to go out, they can use it. It's just make sure something here. There has to be a break in the class, just to make sure that whoever has a need for like a bio break or an emergency of any kind, they do not really have to wait for the 3 people who are outside to come back. Because if we're just letting our kids stay for 4 or 5 hours in different classes in a row without having a break, and then we're complaining that all of the class just wants to get outside for the bio break, then we really cannot blame them for this. So just make sure that there is always a break. If you're teaching for 2 hours, you can agree with the students, you can have 50 minutes and then 10 minutes a break, and then 15 minutes and then 10 minutes break. Or you can agree with them that you're going to have an hour and then 15 or 20 minutes break, and then you come back for the class and so on. Just make sure that there is always a break for people. And one of the situations that happened to me before is that when I was agreeing with the students on this kind of break in a 2 hours class, some of them just told me, okay, this is the last class we have today, so we can just take like the whole 2 hours, like an hour and 40 minutes, and the last 20 minutes we just leave early. And then I had only one student who wanted a break in the middle of the class, and so everyone was like angry at this student. So to be fair, if it's like the wish of even one student inside the class to take a break, then they have to get this break. So you need to make sure that you do not just side with the group in all matters. You sometimes side with the individual if it is their right. So what I did is I told them, no, there has to be a break for all of you to feel refreshed. I did not make them feel like I'm doing this for this one student. I just told them it is the policy of my institution that a break has to be taken in the middle of the class. And I told them we can have like 10 or 15 minutes, and then we leave the extra 5 minutes early. So this way I just made them feel like I'm supporting your opinion, but it's the policy of the institution, so I didn't make it about me or the individual. I just blamed it on a bigger institution.